Today, we will be testing the Jurik CFB adaptive QQE indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Jurik CFB adaptive QQE indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 713 indicators, with 287 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Jurik CFB adaptive QQE indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. I did make a few slight changes to it. So first thing I did was I changed the color of the slow trend dots, and so that's these black dots right here. They were in orange. I went ahead and put them on black, and I bumped up the line weight of them just one step one step up, excuse me, so that way they're just a little bit easier to see. And then the top boundary and the bottom boundary, I bumped up the opacity to 35%, again just to make it a tad bit easier to see. And so what we have here is an oscillating line, and then we have kind of similar to like a parabolic SAR, excuse me, like a parabolic SAR type situation, where we get these dots that switch from below to above. They kind of jump from below to above and so on. Then you can see the coloration of the oscillating line. Then we have an overbought, oversold type zone. And so seems like there's a lot going on with this, but it's honestly relatively easy. So what we're looking for is when the oscillating line gets up into the overbought area, or it goes down into the oversold area, which are these gray little zones here. And when they do that, we're looking for the line on the top side to be green. On the bottom side, we're looking for it to be red. And then what we're looking for is when the dots switch position. So let's take a look at the top side. So green, the oscillating line comes up into the green color there and up into the overbought area, that gray area there on top. And then as it comes down right here, we can see that the dots right here are in the underside of it, they're under the line, and then it jumps to above the line right here. That would be a signal to then go short at that point. Over here on this side, the short side, we're looking for that oscillating line to be in the red position. It comes down into the oversold zone, this gray area right here. And then you can see we get that switch of the dots from above the line to below the line. When they jump below the line there, that's when we would enter for a long. So that's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see that we get that push oscillating line down here in the red color down into the oversold area there. You can see our dots are above the line right there, and then they jump to the downside of that line right here. Again, that is a long position there, a long signal, and you can see that we get a nice push to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit, I believe. Yep, sure does. There we go. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here on this one. So that oscillating line comes up in that green position there into the overbought area. And then as it starts to lose its momentum and come down right here, we see that our dots flip from the underside to the top side right there. Unfortunately, that's right as we get this really nasty push to the upside right here. And that does come up, and unfortunately it stops us out. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, then we pick up a long right here on this one. Same deal, line comes down, it's in the red position, hits our oversold area here. And then as the line starts to poke its way back up, peeking to the upside there, we get that flip where the dots switch from the on top of the line there to the underside of the line right there. We then get a really nice push to the upside right there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Before we do though, real quick, if you could give this video a thumbs up. Please don't thumbs down the video even if it's not a winning indicator. So every time you thumbs down the video, you're hurting the YouTube algorithm, and it tells YouTube basically not to show the video to any more people, or to not that many people. And so what we want to do is help grow the community of people and knowledge and experience that we have by bringing in new people to our community. And so we want the video to be shown to as many people as we can. And so if you thumbs up the video, that tells YouTube and the algorithm that they need to show it to more people, and that helps just get it out there even more. So please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. So we have 4 trades within the 1 year's time. Obviously not a very good number of trades, and we only have 2 winners. And so that's not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. All in all, yeah, indicator was a little bit challenging. Again, it just didn't give that many trades within the 1 year's time. And so that really hurts it in that aspect. And it also didn't give the few trades that it did extremely accurately. I mean, 50% isn't horrible, but it also isn't great. And so for that reason, it is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.